This is the Acer Swift Go 14, and it could very well be one of the best 14-inch laptops for under 4,000 ringgit. So if you're on a budget and looking for a lightweight 14-inch laptop, this is it. Watch on and I'll tell you all you need to know. So I've been using the Acer Swift Go 14 for more than a week, and there are a lot of things I like about this laptop. Now, starting from the build quality and design, this is a very well-built laptop. It feels very premium. It is made with aluminum materials. There's hardly any plastic materials to be found here. Now, in fact, if you are familiar with Acer's laptop design, you might actually find it to be a little bit familiar because this is actually based on the Swift 3 chassis. Now, unless you turn over to the front here, you'll realize that this is based on the new Acer design language, where you'll find that the middle Acer branding has been shifted to the top here, which is smaller and simpler branding here, so that you can put some stickers all around it. Now let's turn over to the front here. Now this is basically my favorite part of this laptop. The keyboard is definitely one of the best that you can find on a 14-inch laptop. The keycaps are really big and the typing experience is great because of the great key travel. Now, the trackpad might be a little small for some out there, but its tracking precision is definitely one of the best that I've tested on a 14-inch laptop. Now, this display here, this is a 14.1-inch Full HD display that supports 100% sRGB color space, so you can see that its colors is really nice, it's pretty, and you can definitely do a little bit of color grading job on this if you want to depend on it as a portable laptop. And speaking of its display, it is held by two very strong display hinges. Now, even though this is not a one-handed hinge and you will still need two fingers to lift up the laptop's display, I'm really glad that it raises the keyboard's height for a more comfortable typing experience. Now, let's talk about I/Os, which is something that I am particularly excited about this laptop. Turn over to the left side of the laptop, you'll find two full-function USB-C ports, which means it supports both USB PD charging as well as display output. And it is complemented by a HDMI 2.1 port, and in total, you can extend up to 3 displays, which is actually crazy for a 14-inch laptop. You get a USB 3.2 Gen 1A port, and turn on over to the right side, you also get one more USB 3.2 Gen 1 port, as well as a 3.5mm headphone jack. Now, when it comes to its webcam here, Acer has kind of standardized most of its laptops these days to have a full HD webcam. Now, this is something that I really commend the company about, because most other companies with this kind of laptops, they only fitted a 720p HD webcam, which kind of sucks these days. So if you're thinking to use a laptop with a really good webcam, the Acer Swift Go 14 has a really nice full HD webcam. The Acer Swift Go 14 comes with a fingerprint reader that's built right into its power button. Though it's not my favorite location, but it really keeps signing into Windows really easy. In terms of specs, my Acer Swift Go 14 review unit is the top-of-the-line model that Acer is selling in Malaysia. This unit is powered by an AMD Ryzen 7 7730U processor mated to 16 gigs of LPDDR4X RAM and 512 gigabytes of storage. Now, being the top-of-the-line model, I'm actually a little disappointed that it only comes with 512 gigabytes of storage, because Acer should have offered at least a terabyte of storage on this thing, considering how affordable NVMe drives are these days. But it's not a trouble, since NVMe storage is getting affordable. You can just simply go over to the store, buy a PCIe Gen 4, a 1 terabyte storage, and just pop into the laptop, and you are all set. Now, in terms of everyday performance, I'm actually very impressed with what I was able to achieve on this laptop. I opened a lot of browser tabs, launched a lot of apps in the background, and I can tell that it has not disappointed me at all when it comes to its speed and performance. Though when it comes to lightweight gaming, I mean, nowadays we use this kind of laptops for gaming already. It is actually a little disappointing when it comes to graphics performance. That is because of the AMD Ryzen 7 U series chip, which is not so powerful when it comes to graphics power, but that is totally forgivable because this isn't something that you would use to game every day. Now, of course, for those who wants to do a little bit more heavy stuff on this, such as lightweight 4K video editing and all that, you might be concerned about its thermal solution, because most ultrabooks like this, they will usually heat up or throttle when you do something like this, but thankfully this laptop doesn't. It even has Acer's twin air cooling solution, which is actually 2 fans that's cooling the CPU, so it actually dissipates heat really well. So when I was doing some lightweight gaming on this thing, the cooling fan actually just spin up a little, it doesn't make a noise at all, and I only feel a little bit of heat right on the left side of this laptop. It's not the scary kind of hot when you put your palm on it, but it's actually quite manageable, and I have to say that Acer has really done a good job on the cooling of this laptop. When it comes to battery life, I was able to achieve up to 7 hours of continuous use, and that is not based on any benchmarks, but it is based on my personal test. There was just this one day I went out for remote work and I didn't have the charger with me, but thankfully this laptop was fully charged and I was able to use it continuously for 7 hours by doing web browsing, some emails, and some other activities, and I'm just so impressed with what I was able to achieve on this great 14-inch laptop. So yeah, if you're looking for a powerful, portable, yet power-efficient 14-inch laptop that retails under 4,000 ringgit, the Acer Swift Go 14 totally gets my full recommendation. Now, this particular unit here retails at 3,999 ringgit, but Acer does sell a cheaper model that comes with a Ryzen 5 processor and 8GB of LPDDR4X RAM with the same amount of storage at just 3,199 ringgit. But I totally recommend that you go for the max spec model because this is the one that performs the best out there. Alright, so that's all for my review on the Acer Swift Go 14. Let me know what you guys want to know in the comments down below, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos coming right up, and we'll see you in the next one.